Joe Biden's only campaign strategy is indicting me. That's all they can do. Keep indicting him on nonsense. Going on extended vacations and sleep, sleep, sleep. That's what he wants to do. He wants to sleep and he wants to go to the beach and sleep. He thinks he looks good in a bathing suit. He doesn't. Biden is totally controlled by China, Ukraine, and various other countries. They know everything about him, all of his misdeeds, and there are many. He's a corrupt person. He's a compromised president who is leading our country to hell. In the true sense, and I don't know if you know what this means, he is a Manchurian candidate. Trust me on that, it's not good. Since the very boring, record-setting low, the ratings that is, there were low ratings, debate that everybody wanted me to do, and now they said it was brilliant that you didn't do it. Leading by big numbers, we are leading by numbers like nobody's led before. I made the right decision, and we broke all records with the Tucker Carlson interview. We had 261 million people watching, whereas the debate only had 11 million people. That was a record low. So we had a record high and a record low. And it was a lot of fun, and congratulations to Tucker Carlson. Great job.
Jack Smith and his team of thugs who were caught going to the White House just prior to indicting the 45th president of the United States, me. And by the way, that's an absolute no-no. You're not allowed to do that. Can't go into the White House and then indict, because it shows how corrupt they are. They've been working on this witch hunt for almost 3 years, but decided to bring it not 2 years ago, not 1 year ago, but smack in the middle of crooked Joe Biden's political opponent's campaign. So they waited for 3 years, and then they decide to bring it right in the middle of my campaign, where we're leading Joe Biden and all the Republicans also by a lot. It's called election interference. Today, a biased, Trump-hating judge gave me only a 2-month extension. They worked for 3 years. Just what our corrupt government wanted. That's what they wanted. It comes out the day before Super Tuesday. You know what Super Tuesday is? Super Tuesday is the most important day, most important primary day. It's a big percentage of the vote. So the judge said you have to start the day before Super Tuesday. We will appeal, and we will win that appeal. How do you have an indictment that is based almost entirely on the findings of the January 6th unselect committee of Marxists, fascists, and political hacks, when these same lowlifes who have been caught lying for years about Russia, 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 Ukraine, 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 FISA, the fake dossier, and much, much more, purposely and illegally destroyed and deleted all of the evidence, findings, and proof of the January 6th committee. I bet you didn't know that. It just came out. They took all of those findings. They worked on it for more than a year, and many of those findings were great for us, and they destroyed all of the findings. They deleted everything, which is totally illegal, and that should end the case immediately. Can you imagine? They took it and threw it out. When will deranged Jack Smith criminally charge the committee? Because what the committee did is absolutely criminal. I call them unselect because they're unselect people. They are terrible people. They have taken all of the evidence and destroyed it. And you're not allowed to do that. Thank you very much. Fox News and the Wall Street Journal fight me because Murdoch is a globalist. That's right. Rupert Murdoch is a globalist. You don't know that. And I am America first. It's very simple. I put America first. It will always be that way, so get used to it. The sanctimonious, by the way, is done. He was a Murdoch pick, just like Jeb Bush was a Murdoch pick. How did that work out? Just like Hillary Clinton. Murdoch liked Hillary Clinton, crooked Hillary. And that was another pick of Murdoch. No, we are about America first, and some people don't like that. The Wall Street Journal has totally lost its way. They say anything that happens to come to mind. They pushed the sanctimonious so hard, and now they're looking for somebody else because he's failed. He's fallen like a rock. He's fallen like a very badly injured bird out of the sky. But I just want to thank everybody for the tremendous support you've given me. We're leading in the polls by 50 and 60 points, and we're beating Biden by 5, 6, 7, 11. We have a lot of great polls with Biden. The guy can't put 2 sentences together. How can he win? So thank you all very much. Remember all of the fake news reporting that was done saying that crooked Joe Biden was fully cooperating, 100% always cooperating with the special counsel, Robert Hur, concerning the thousands and thousands of documents that Joe took out of the White House. Well, that turned out to be a big lie. He wasn't cooperating at all. They can't even set up a meeting. Biden is being totally impossible. You can't deal with him. He's mentally gone anyway, but you can't deal with him. But I'm not. I even gave them openly and freely security tapes, and I come under the Presidential Records Act. Joe doesn't. It's all about election interference. This whole thing is about election interference. They're trying to steal the election by interfering with the campaign, and we are not going to let that happen. Because if we don't win in 2024, our country is done. The security tapes from Mar-a-Lago that evil and sinister prosecutor, deranged Jack Smith, leaked or otherwise stated were deleted or altered, were in fact not deleted or altered at all. In fact, I didn't even have to give them. These are my tapes. I gave them openly and freely. It was a fake story put out by these government thugs. That's what they are. They're government thugs. They're bad people. Those tapes were openly handed over without protest or litigation. I didn't have to do that. And then the deranged one, Jack Smith, makes me look as bad as possible by leaking fake stories about we altered the tapes. No, they now admit the tapes were not altered. The whole case is fake because I come under the Presidential Records Act. Biden and Mike Pence don't. They don't. It's a different kind of a problem. But Joe Biden has documents from when he was a senator. You can't do it. It's an impossible. These are classified documents. He's not allowed. But I have the Presidential Records Act, and it was developed and approved by Congress exactly for this purpose. The whole thing is a fake charade. The one who is liable and very responsible is crooked Joe Biden, the most crooked, the most corrupt president, the most incompetent president in the history of our country. Thank you very much.